This is kind of a defunct. There are lots of parts missing, but it's an example of a Shay locomotive like pulling the train today. So you got the vertical cylinder that drive crankshaft, shafts out to the wheels with gears.
See if that little water was happening.
This one hasn't run for quite some time and probably won't. This was a flat car for the narrow gauge line that was, the owners decided they would build a narrow gauge line up to Yosemite. Into Yosemite Valley, that was the idea. Started in 1905. Got about 14 miles built. Winter came. So originally this was a flat car. Well, in 1906, guess what happened?
The earthquake.
The earthquake. San Francisco earthquake. The people that were funding this had other problems. Said forget that. And it was abandoned. But this is the only example of Yosemite short line car that's in existence. It was used later by another railroad and they built it into a storage car. So we built this show to protect what there was. It's the only remaining thing from the Yosemite short line.
Reserve it a little bit.
A display out here of a lot of the tools and equipment that was used when they started out from Oakdale to build the railroad and up to Jamestown. That's scrapers. I think those are called Fresno scrapers. I don't know if they were invented in Fresno or not. Anyway. If you come over this way, a lot of stuff out here in the back. They have redone and just repainted the diesel engine there. It's going to be our stock diesel. Black diesel. If you need a spare part, this is the place to come and look for it. Yeah. Brake shoes. This is our display area for a lot of the movie props and stuff, different cow catchers that were used. This guy was stuck, I think it was on 3, and it looks like an old-time wood burner. Number 3 and those 2 cars, Pullman cars we saw in there, and the caboose we're rebuilding were all used in a lot of these movies. If you're interested in this sort of thing, you're welcome to come back here and look it all over. I don't know if you guys have ever been like to any movie. It's amazing what they can do. So at the right camera angle, this thing looks like it's a real railroad track. With real rocks.
There's rocks.
It's a rock.
I thought it was. Yeah, I stand there.
But then I'm making this.
There you go.
Here's some of the ways they made it look like number 3 was a wood burner. This is one that was Back to the Future 3. The stack exploded. Here's one of the little tricks they used in Back to the Future 3. There's a scene where the rivets pop off the boiler. Well, if you look at this, there's a little fitting back here that they can hook up air to it, and it would blow this wooden piece out. It looked like blowing the rivets. This was a prop that was used for the movie Back to the Future 3. From the right angle, and you wouldn't know it wasn't a caboose. A shot of getting on the car. We use it for a good place for people to take pictures of each other. I have here.
Nathan, stay back. So let the guy go first.
This was the original blacksmith shop. As you can tell, it was much larger. That was in the days when they really had a lot of use for blacksmiths. But it had to be a very noisy place. This is the section that I referred to earlier. When they weren't using it as much anymore, they rented this area out to somebody in another company that made these springs. So they added some equipment, like a big drop forge. And the whole place was in danger of coming down, so
Put it
the
back.
state of California put some bracing in. So this is this just kind of shows what the Sierra Railroad has been called in different movies. Some of them are getting kind of beat up. I was telling somebody earlier today, I come from Colorado originally, and I don't know of a place called Moonstone. But Moonstone, Colorado is a little lower than Denver. Wherever it was. The other thing that's interesting, the only sign here that we don't know why, but Monterey dot. None of the others have that on. We think maybe it was a precursor to Monterey.com.
They knew it coming. Saw it coming out.
Okay, guys, it's been a pleasure.
you.
You're free to hang around in here and look at this stuff more if you'd like.